A couple months ago, you did a fair amount of press about a portrait, a painting of Jesus Christ that you had placed prominently in a meeting area of the Academy. And you had said that you were taking it out of the basement and putting it into a place of prominence.
We are moving Jesus out of the basement. To all the great midshipmen at the Merchant Marine Academy, you let me know how important this painting was to all of you. Now, we all know it was taken out of a place of prominence and put in down in the basement. I worked with the Academy, and because this is such a historic painting, I'm announcing that through that work with the Academy, this painting is going to go from the basement back to its place of prominence. It'll be a moment to celebrate.
So I want to ask you a little bit about that, and I believe you've put a copy of the same painting in your personal office. So I want you to know I have no problem with you decorating your office the way you want. I understand your Catholic faith is very central to you. Your office is yours to decorate in any way you want. But I'm troubled by this notion of this place of prominence in a room, in this case, the Elliott M.C. room at the Academy, which is the place where they have mandatory meetings, where they have honor code hearings, disciplinary hearings for cadets. And I guess I want to just ask you, overseeing an institution that is multicultural, that is secular, that is a public institution, what kind of message do you think that sends to the cadets who may not be Christian, may not be religious, or might be part of a Christian sect that objects to the kind of portrait that you've placed in that position of prominence?
I would just note that we have the freedom of religion, not freedom from religion. And this painting was in this place of prominence for, I believe, 70 years. And it was folded up and moved to the basement.
So the basement was a chapel. It was put into the chapel by your predecessor, not put away to be hidden in a basement, right? That's misleading, Mr.
Secretary. It was folded up and put in the basement of the chapel.
It was refurbished and then placed in a position in the chapel, but it was also, the history, Mr. Secretary, you know this, I think, it started out in a chapel. This is a painting that started out in a chapel.
They actually folded the painting up, and now it's being restored. It has to be unfolded to put back in its place of prominence. This is Christ on the water. These are sailors, and it has a lot of history within the Merchant Marine Academy, and I love your attention to this Christ on the water photo, but I think this Congress, and it's not in your body, but this is the most...
So what's the message to Jews and Muslims and Hindus and non-religious folks?
We all live together. Listen,
in their disciplinary proceedings.
We all accept everyone's religion, and this is a painting. We don't. I don't know if you have any anti-Semites here. I don't think you do. I hope not.
You don't think the Establishment Clause prohibits favoring a single religion over all others?
Listen, we're not. This is a historic painting.
It historically was in a chapel.
It's a historic painting. And I have no objection to it being moved. I have actually called for it to be taken out of the basement and put back in its place of prominence.
Mr. Secretary,
let me just,
you also have put birth rates and marriage rates for the first time into transportation funding formulas. Is that policy, or is that
you have midshipmen that are eating off of paper plates and using plastic forks that didn't have hot water for 4 months. So if you want to talk about the Merchant Marine Academy, let's look at how these poor midshipmen have been served by the Congress in the last DOT.
You promised them more funding in your speech to the cadets. How's that going?
They deserve more money, and I need that money from all of you. And I hope you give me the $1.5 billion that's necessary to make this a state-of-the-art academy. But not having hot water for 4 months, that should be what you're concerned about. You don't have paper plates,
and
you should be
maybe
concerned about
respect
that.
the First Amendment while you deliver hot water,
you should be concerned about that.
We have a First Amendment for a reason.